People. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I am doing my husband's makeup today because we are at 97 subscribers, baby. 97, don't mind my face because this is about him, not me. But anyways, we are at 97 subscribers, hunty. So for today's beat, I did a hit and swatched a couple options on my hand. I don't know if it's picking up because it's kind of bright in here, but I picked out a couple things on my hand, and we got a couple palettes in front of us. We got the Norvina Volume 3. We got the Norvina Mini Volume 2, the Huda Beauty Neon, the Morphe 24A Artist Pass. So we got a couple things we are going to dip into today. I got my little sampler of foundations that we're going to be using. Is it picking up? No, it's picking up. It's too light up in here. But y'all can see this face. Don't judge me, y'all, because we're recording this off his iPhone, and yeah. Anyways, though, I do got some Fenty Beauty. Oh, you can see it back here. I got a little sampler pack of some Fenty Beauty foundations because I do not have this foundation shade, and that's better. And yeah, we about to just get to it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. My bad, y'all. I'm playing around with the lighting as we're going through this. So let's get to this. You know me, I do my eyes first and then my face last. So we're about to hop straight into eyes. So I'm about to prime his eyelids with the Milk Makeup primer and the Urban Decay primer potion. I'm probably going to insert pictures of this stuff because the light is not picking it up. Don't look at me like that.
This is about to hurt.
No, it's not about to hurt. Shut up. So, babe, tell the people about yourself.
I'm a gun guy.
Okay, close his eye for me. You're a gun guy?
Yes, so this is out of my character.
It's out of your character.
You better be happy I love you.
I love you too.
And I lost a bet.
Yep. Yeah, he been trying to compete against me on subscribers and shit. So now he getting his makeup did.
Apparently people like makeup more than guns.
Gotta sell yourself, boo. Gotta sell yourself like it's happy hour and all the guys at the bar are drunk.
You okay?
So I'm just taking the Hydro Grip Primer and I'm just rubbing it on his eyelids. I'm using a flat paddle brush. Now I'm about to go into the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. That way we can have a blank canvas to work with on his eyelids. And I like to prime my eyelids when using any eye primer in general, just to give it some extra stick, some extra grip. This eye primer, I've mentioned in my last video. It's really bomb, it's really dope. When you're basing somebody's eyelids, you want to make sure you don't leave a harsh line of demarcation. So you want to kind of blend upward towards the brow bone, and then later go in with like a flesh tone shadow or flesh tone bronzer and bronze around it if you can still see the white from the base once you're done with the eyelid. So I'm just basing his eyelids and making sure there's no streaks. So now that we have that on, my husband has like a hooded lid situation, so you about to see how it, yeah, your eye, you got a deep crease in your eyes. So
deep crease.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're about to see how this goes.
So that's a bad thing?
No, it's not. It's just you have a crease in your eyes and you gotta apply eyeshadow differently. So when I was picking out an eye look, I was looking at this little mini ABH Norvina. I really wish it would pick up, but it's not. There we go. I was looking at this mini ABH Norvina right here. And I was also looking at the ABH Pro Pigment palette. I got my exposure focused on him so that way y'all can make sure y'all see his face. So I'm hoping that it's picking up the shadows properly. So this is the ABH Pro Pigment palette. This is volume 2. And then the Morphe 28 Artist Pass, the Saweetie collection. This is that one. I'm leaning more so towards this because I know it's going to be a lot more pigmented and cute and glittery. And I won the fucking bet.
was scared to open my eyes.
Okay.
What is that on my face?
You have on eye primer. You have a mirror right here if you want to check your progress as we go.
Oh yeah, this about to be a bad beat. Am I saying it right? Beat.
Yeah, babe. Yeah, you about to be beat, babe. Yeah. We about to go into this. We about to go into the Morphe palette, y'all. Right there. Yeah, I was trying to knock you out. Shut up.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Okay. I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush, similar to this. There we go. Similar to this, and we about to start with our transition shade. Now I'm leaning more so towards maybe a pink and purple look. But then again, I like these blues and teals in here, and blue his favorite color. So we might be doing a little blue look, y'all. Which means I'm gonna have to go into another palette because it's not light blue in here. So I'm gonna use the Morphe palette in unison with the ABH palette, one of these ABH palettes, because it's a really dark, like pigmented neon blue in here, but I want like a little lighter blue so I can have a gradient effect. So first thing we gonna do is I'm gonna make sure his lid didn't crease up on me. Close your eyelids.
So leave them closed.
Yeah, you just gotta. I like to re-pat out my eye primer, and since you got a deep crease in your eyelid, you gotta re-pat it out. But it stayed pretty much the same. You also have a mirror down here too. You have to peek your eyes open down there too. So I'm dipping into my ABH Pro Pigment palette in volume 2, and I'm gonna take this shade called, cause I'm gonna do like a blue teal type look. So I'm gonna take the shade E3 on a blending brush, and we about to blend, baby. And this is gonna serve as our first shadow because I don't really see the need to use a brown transition shade if I'm doing a colorful look anyways.
That feel weird.
It's okay. So I'm taking E3 from the Anastasia Pro Pigment palette and the shade, in volume 3, the shade number is E3. And I'm just gonna blend that all up here. I'm just gonna blend. My husband does not have a lot of lid space to work with, so I'm gonna have to make it work. He's got a nice small lid space.
I asked for Fenty.
You have Fenty foundation.
Alright, cool.
He was excited for this more than me.
No.
You woke me up this morning.
No, yeah, to get this over with. Let's go.
But I'm just gonna blend it on the other eye. And this Pro Pigment palette does have a lot of kickback, a lot of fallout. But as I've said before, palettes with the most kickback and fallout usually be extra pigmented. So I don't mind fallout or kickback. Not a break or make a break for me. But I'm just gonna blend out this shadow up here. Oh, you looking snatched, babe.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So after that, I'm gonna dip into the Morphe palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Rider Sky, which is a bluish shade, cause I want to do like a blue and a teal look. So I'm gonna take another blending brush, another small blending brush, something like that, and I'm gonna hit that shade Rider Sky. And we gonna blend some. Hold your head back for me, sweetheart. Thank you. And we just gonna place that right where that first shade from the Anastasia palette ends and where the eyeshadow base meet. We're gonna just place that right there, just to give us like you can say this act as a buffing color a little bit. And this Morphe palette is fallout on it too, but I can say this blue is really pigmented. It's like really pigmented. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, just placing it right where the eyeshadow base and that teal color meet and blend it there. I'm kind of doing like a halo eye type of look because of his small lid space we're working with. You do, babe. Your eye space is only 1 finger width wide. It's okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So then after that, we gonna take, you trying to take a peek, I see you. We gonna take this glitter shade called Palm Tree and Insta Baddie. I'm gonna actually mix those two.
I need some moisturizer for my lips.
Go ahead and moisturize.
This is my favorite.
He's moisturizing with the Fresh Sugar Caramel Lip Balm.
That's nice right there. Thank you. Alright, let's get to it.
I'm actually about to take a blending brush and blend out that blue some more because when he opened his eye, I realized the blue got lost within the crease of his eye look. So I'm about to take that blue. Taking this blue and I'm actually about to just blend upward into that teal color a little bit. Just so that blue doesn't get lost when he opens his eyes. Just gonna blend it up a little bit. And y'all, I'm not a professional, so judge mama. My man gonna look fine regardless, period. So I'm just blending out that blue a little more into the teal color. Now I'm gonna take the two glitter shades I said, which would have been Insta Baddie and Palm Tree. I'm gonna take Insta Baddie first, and I'm taking Insta Baddie on like a, let me see, come back to you. See, I'm taking Insta Baddie on like this little flat brush right here. Insta Baddie is a pressed glitter. And matter of fact, I'm gonna prime the lids too. Stay like that, babe. I'm gonna prime the lids with the NYX glitter primer, just so that we can have something for this glitter to stick to. Cause I never worked with this glitter in this palette before, and I do want this glitter to have something to stick to. I'm just gonna prime the little lid area space right here. And I'm applying this with my finger so I can have more control. And now that we have more control, I'm gonna pack on this glitter. Ooh. This glitter is pretty, y'all. Are y'all seeing that? This glitter is...
Is this glitter gonna get in my eye?
No, babe, no. It's not gonna get in your eye. I put primer on it.
Alright, good.
So after packing on that shade of glitter, which this is the shade Insta Baddie, we're gonna put Palm Tree in the middle. Since Palm Tree got like that teal color, it's like a teal green with like white gold in it. It's really pretty. And these glitters apply really, really nice with the NYX glitter primer. Yeah, I found out about this primer when I was in high school for my prom, and my glitter stayed on my face all freaking day. Alright, now we're about to go into the shade Palm Tree, which is a really pretty teal glitter, and it has some white gold reflex in it. So we're just gonna pop that in the middle of Instabaddie. I was gonna put pink on him, y'all, but I didn't. That's for the next video when I hit 100 subscribers. We're gonna pink it out. I'm gonna put a pink wig on him too. We're gonna pink it out.
I don't know if we agreed to that.
Ooh, it's been said and it's on camera.
Oh man.
Alright, I'm just blending out this glitter, y'all. Not necessarily blended it out. I just don't want no harsh line of where I first applied it down, so I'm just making sure it's no harsh line of demarcation. Then after that, I want to go in and blend around that glitter. So I am going to hop into the shade. I think I want to go into a green shade just to add some like dimension to the look. What y'all think? Can y'all see that on my finger? I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to dip into this green shade called Green Room. Just a little bit, just to add some slight like dimension and color to the look. And I'm just gonna focus it like around here. Cause the green on top of this teal doesn't necessarily look green. It just adds, to me, from my standpoint, look like it's adding like a slight gradient effect. It's like another like buffer color. I'm just blending that green over here. And since we got glitter on the lids, we don't need an inner tear duct highlight. So I'm going to complete his whole entire eyes for the most part, besides lashes. I'm going to do lashes last. And we may go under with the under eye look, or we may not. Boom, babe. You like how you looking?
Oh boy. Oh man. I'm about to get disowned by all my gun people.
I actually need more glitter on this eye.
What?
That's cute. I don't give a damn. He cute, y'all. Comment on this video and say he cute. Because he is. But just leave it at he's cute, because I'll beat a bitch ass. Y'all try to fight with my man when he's my video. I don't play about mine. You better ask. I'll be trying to shoot everybody. He looking some notch.
I look bad.
I'm about to go in with some wing liner. And for wing liner, I want to use my Benefit liner. We're about to go in with a wing liner. I don't know how wing liner is going to look on him because of the crease of his eye, but we about to just do it. Okay. Don't judge me, y'all. I could be up on him like this because he my man. Look, I'm not a professional. I'm learning. Wait, let me be professional for you guys. So I'm drawing the wing outward, kind of upward towards his brow bone. And then I'm dragging it downward towards the lash line. And I'm going to fill my tail to my wing liner in first. And then after that, I drag the liner across the eyelid. open, babe. So yeah, this wing line did not work in his favor 100% because stay open.
I want to keep it. What's winged it?
It's not winged right. I'm gonna clean it up with some concealer when we get to the face. But since I put a wing on this eye, I gotta put a wing on this eye anyways. But hopefully I do this eye better. Open that eye. Yeah, these wing liners didn't come out how I wanted it. But yeah. Yeah. Don't judge me though. Alright, so we got the eyes for the most part done. I'm gonna do the rest of the face once we finish your base. So now I'm about to take the baby wipe so I can wipe off the fallout from his face. Because we got a lot of fallout and kickback from the Shut up. Open your eye. Because you don't want to leave the blue. Like when you're doing colored looks, you don't want to really leave the blue or any other color down as fallout. Because when you go to blend out your foundation and stuff, it could change the shade of your foundation and all that. So you want to really get in there and wipe out all excess fallout. And y'all, this glitter is sticky. Like really sticky. And I'm gonna clean up the outside of the eye as much as I can too while I'm wiping. Yeah, Bae got some really nice lashes. His natural lashes is so freaking pretty. Like if I had these lashes, oh my god, with some mascara, bomb. But I'm just cleaning up his under eye area. Really making sure that I get most of the fallout gone. Because he gonna wash his face off as soon as we done anyway, so. Shut up. So now that we got that, we about to moisturize his face. I got the Lancome Hydrazine Anti-Stress Glow Moisturizer, and I'm just gonna do 2 pumps of that. I'm just gonna put that on his face because I don't know my husband's skin type. We're still trying to figure out if he got oily skin, dry skin, combination skin. So I'm just gonna treat it as if it's dry skin because I have eczema prone skin. So does he. So we're gonna treat it as dry skin and just moisturize and hydrate everything. Look at that youthful glow. Period. Glowing. Next after that, I don't really need to color correct on him because he has a pretty nice skin tone anyways. And no, not a lot of dark marks and stuff. So we're going to go into some of these Fenty foundations. And I think $4.95 or $4.50. I think $4.55 is his shade. This is the Pro Filter Matte foundation. But I'm going to use the Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation as his face primer. We got to put some on the cheek.
I do.
I told him I was going to make him look like Mac Daddy. Do y'all know who Mac Daddy is? Do y'all be watching Mac Daddy, a.k.a. Angel on YouTube, and y'all know how he got the full beard and the thick brows and the hair and stuff, but his makeup be slayed. I said I was gonna make him look like Mac Daddy. I'm trying, y'all. I ain't never did a man's makeup before. So that was the first time for everything. I don't think it came out that bad though. Stop looking at my titties. You're nasty. He is nasty, y'all. So, so back to these foundations. I'm gonna use the Fenty. I think $4.95, no, $4.55 would be more his color. If I can figure out how to get these darn samples out of here. Here we go. Nope, that's for defense, not for opening up stuff. And we might have to use foundation we might have to use a lighter foundation for concealer as well, because I don't think my concealer would work as a concealer shade on him, but we gonna find out. I'll get it later. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. This is in the shade $4.95. So we about to just go in with it. And I'm going to use a clean foundation brush on him because he's not about to stay in my everyday foundation brush with this too dark foundation.
Excuse me.
I'm going to take it on a buffing brush like that. Y'all see that? Okay. And already primed the skin. I don't know how I want to apply this because it's coming out of a little tiny sample pack. I think I'm going to just dip my finger in it and then just wipe it on his face. Yeah, $4.55 is definitely his foundation shade for sure. I'm about to blend it out. We got the foundation applied. He look good, y'all. Foundation is applied. We 30 minutes in. Face almost done. So now, after that, I do want to conceal. No, I'm gonna contour first.
Oh, what's it called?
Yeah, I'm gonna contour your cheekbones first.
Alright, bet.
I'm gonna take this on a flat foundation brush, and this is the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade Toffee Tease. So my man's cheekbones kind of like start there. After contouring, we're going to conceal. And I'm actually going to use my concealer. And this is the Too Faced concealer in the shade Maple. I'm going to use my concealer on him. I'm just going to conceal the under eye area right up in there. I wish I had a little forehead. I wouldn't have to contour my forehead as much. Also going to sculpt out his contour with this concealer as well. And boom, it looks like he's from the Indian tribe, y'all, period.
Oh, my.
Mm-hmm.
What just happened?
I highlighted and sculpted out your makeup. So I'm going to take a little brush, a little brush. And I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Refresher Mist. And I'm going to wet the brush, wet the sponge just a little bit.
That's good.
And we're going to blend out what's under the contour first. And I'm just going to pat that down and out. I'm going to pat out that chin area. I'm going to pat out the jawline area on the other side. And y'all, my concealer is too light for him, but oh well. Oh well. He not wearing this out anyways. This is more so funny because I get to do makeup. Gonna blend out this 5 head he got. Y'all see that, how that blended? Boom. I gotta go back over with the foundation brush. Cause I tell y'all all the time, I like to go over my concealer with the foundation brush to make sure it is all blended. And to make sure there's no used. And I'm just gonna pat away at it to make sure there is no harsh lines. That was our alert telling us we got 20% left on our phone. So, after doing all that, I'm not going to set his face because, like I said, he about to go wash this off anyways. So now, we're going to hit this under eye area with, oh, babe.
What?
Your little, open your eye. Your little creases in your eye. The little creases in your eye. Open. Open. Leave it open.
It's hard as fuck.
No, it's not. Just open. Look at the ceiling. See? Look at her.
Y'all touch your eyes all day.
About to take the same little blending brush we used earlier. And I'm going to hop into E3 from the Anastasia palette. I'm going to put that on the bottom lash line. Now you got to open for this. Look at the ceiling. And I'm just going to put it on the outer portions of the line. Just to make the look be complete. Let's look at me. And then, and we're going with some mascara.
No, we're rocking lashes.
Well, no, the phone's on 20%, so look at the ceiling. Alright, close your eyes now. And this is the NARS Climax mascara. And I'm just gonna put some of that on his lashes. Oops.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Because you want to keep twitching his eye.
I am not used to this.
Stop twitching. I'm not doing your makeup no more. Next time I'm gonna just pay a professional to do your makeup.
When you shoot the guns, we gonna see your flinch.
Anyways, so we got that on. We putting lipstick on today too. So let me go find a lipstick color, and we be back. But look at babe. He look beat. You look kind of beat. I did the best that I could do, y'all. But let me find a lipstick color. We'll be right back. Alright, y'all. So for lip gloss, I'm going to use the Bae McGrath lip glosses in the shade Flesh Fantasy 4. And this is a really pretty really pretty chocolate brown. But it's not gonna look as chocolate on him because his lips is dark. Like his lips are the same shade as this. So this is gonna be like a nude, almost like a nude color on him a little bit. Well, no, what's showing up on camera is true color.
Oh, that feels. Oh, I'm out of my character.
That inner lip right there, just a little more. There we go. You in character now. Boom. Boom. Now we got. Now we gotta highlight, y'all. And I was gonna do like a pink highlighter type situation, but we didn't go for the pink look I thought we was gonna go for. We ended up going for a blue look. So for highlights,
we need to cut them off.
For highlight, I'm gonna do my Morphe palette, my Morphe highlighter. So I'm gonna do the Morphe Blushing Babes highlighter in the shade Pop of Peach, and we're gonna go into the shade. Maybe you're gonna go into the shade Influencer. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Masters palette for the highlight because they got a really pretty like light gold highlighter in here. So I'm gonna take this shade right here to highlight his cheeks with. And y'all know me, I like to bring the highlight into the brow bone. We didn't do brows today, we're gonna do brows next time. So I'm gonna have my iPad ready. Like that, and then for blushy blush, gonna go back to my Morphe Blushing Babes palette in the shade Pop of Peach, and I'm gonna use the shade Maker as his blush. I don't want to use nothing too pink because the look is like a really blue color, so I want to use some neutral, and I'm patting it in with my hand because I don't want to make it more pigmented than what it is. I'm trying to diffuse it a little bit.
What about a liner?
What?
A lip line.
You have on lip gloss. You don't need a lip liner.
Oh, I thought I knew my stuff.
Yeah. Plus that gloss is not too light for you, so therefore you don't need a lip liner.
Where's my setting spray?
Setting spray?
Yeah.
Say less. So for setting spray, I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last setting spray.
Is this where y'all say y'all feel?
I'm gonna use two setting sprays. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay De-Slick. These right here work so good together. I put this on my face yesterday, and my makeup stayed on through everything, through the whole day. So I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last setting spray.
So you're not gonna say?
No, I'm not. Get set. I'm gonna take the Urban Decay setting spray. Boom. And then gotta let it dry. I ain't got nothing to fan you with. Where my fan and stuff go? Matter of fact. And we gonna fan that. To help it dry down. And there we have it. My husband is beat. He is snatched. He is filleted. You know. By me. Period. You know. He is together. Hunty. So thank y'all for tuning in to my video. He gonna be back because when I get to 100 subscribers, we doing this again. Ain't that right?
That's correct.
Say period, bae.
Period.
With your chest.
Period.
Say period, bae.
Period, bae.
He know he be a lot more lit than that. He be a lot more lit. Oh, look at my.
Oh, no.
Babe, you're so cute.
We need to get out of quarantine.
Look at my babe. Babe, you're so cute. Oh, give me a kiss, slower. Oh, look at my babe. He's so cute, y'all. Give me a thumbs up for how cute he is. You got anything to say to the people?
Yeah, I'm going to the gun range after this.
No, he not.
I'm going to the gun range. I need to do something manly.
He not going to the
I'm
gun
going
range.
to the gun range. Hand me my AR.
He ain't going to the gun range.
I need it.
He not going to the gun range.
Listen.
Look, he ain't going to the gun range.
I'm going to the gun range.
No, he's not. But alright, y'all. My man is beat. My man is slayed. When I get to 100 subscribers, we'll be back to do this again. And next time it's going to be pink. Next time it's going to be my favorite color, not his. But until next time, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell for post notifications. And we'll see you in the next one. You got anything to say to them? Anything to say?
Sub.
Yeah, subscribe to me.
Sub.
Yeah.
Don't just watch. Sub.
Period. Support me.
Please. Yes. And like.
You gonna say bye?
Peace out.
What's that? I'm throwing up gang signs in my video. I'm throwing up gang signs. I be throwing up gang signs. They talking about some. Peace out.
No.
Bye, guys.